Now, see, I've repainted the rear bumper and the trunk to match the hood of the car. It does not have a high quality look to it, but if you look at the bottom of the bumper where my hand is at, I repainted it more than I did the actual upper bumper and rear trunk of this 2000 LX Chevy Impala. So I sanded and resanded this part of the vehicle with a sandblock, a 1000 grit sandblock, and some wet sandpaper, microfiber towel, and water. Now, there are some areas right here that I can resand a little bit, but really I'm just gonna need to sand this out, you know, because the paint did run a little bit. That's okay, but you can't even see it unless I showed it to you. You'd have to be right here to see it. This is the actual rear of the trunk, but as you can see, I repainted most of this in here where my finger's at. So the very bottom of this bumper, I resanded it real good because they had some spots in there that I didn't like. So when the next day comes, when maybe I get a nice day where it's kind of hot like it was, I can kind of redo this up here, you know. So I'm going to have to apply a lot more clear coats onto this. Now this is not bad because I actually resanded this more than once, several times, with a wet sandpaper and a sandblock and some water and a microfiber towel. Okay, so I redid most of this yesterday. So probably about 2 or 3 hours, and this was done completely by hand. So this up here, I want this to have the same look, but I'm not going to use a polisher or a buffer to do that. I'm not going to use a polisher or buffer to actually get it to be the high quality polish as the original paint of the vehicle is. I'm not going to do that. I already decided that I wasn't, so I'm not really angry at myself for that. That's just the way I'm going to choose to. When I'm finished with this upper part of this hood here, or not the upper part of the hood, the upper part of the trunk of the vehicle, it'll pretty much look like this down here, which is not too bad at all, really. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this trunk area. Now this, I'm probably not going to really do nothing but just add a couple more clear coats on here, but this here, I'm going to probably reapply some more coats of paint on it. And the more that you do it, the better it will look, even though it's not going to look like the original paint on the vehicle when it was manufactured or when I got the vehicle.